to shift Jokic towards Embiid, and as he does that, we just spin around Joker and finish at the basket. So this shows you that post moves need not be very difficult. You just want to be efficient and attack the easiest way towards the basket. Now from that post pivot position, you want to tap the right stick in any direction to execute a series of jab steps or shimmy fakes. So again, this move is meant to create space and set up reads against your defender. So here I just give Jokic a jab step and gets a reaction out of it, which leads us right towards the basket. That jab step was enough to stun Jokic just for a little bit in order for us to take advantage of a wide open lane. Next, we have our post-drive fake, which is done by holding L2 and R2, and then tapping the right stick towards the middle of the floor. So here, while holding L2 and R2, I tap the right stick towards the left, and after initiating that jab step and fake drive, I immediately counter with a hook shot to the opposite direction. So here you can see the value of blending animations. We move from one animation to the next combo there. Watch how the Somber Shuffle was very effective in being set up by that fake drive to the middle. Same thing here, Patrick Ewing just gives a fake drive to the middle jab step and then launches into a hook shot. Next is the post spin fake.
Yeah, Connor, are we? I don't know why he didn't talk to you. And then I saw you went live. I was like, I have to tell you. Holy shit.
Awesome.
I asked my.
Trust me, I know one of his early practice.
Oh, it's good. It's good. New job, new areas.
Yeah.
So I got plug things in there.
Yeah.
How you monitoring?
I mean, everybody come up here, we decided to come out here, see everything.
Yeah.
And,
Which people?
Yeah. So, we just decided just to,
Fuck hood with you. I see.
Gotta keep it.
I see. Got to keep real.
lock in and that's what you
Hey.
ain't on that one.
Okay. I thought I put one on you. Okay. I put one on you. All right, that's all right, man. That's good. Good. All right. Yeah. No. I see, man. Good to see you.
You think I get a chance?
No. Well, you tell, right. So she'll take care of you. And she'll probably walk you over there. So like it, you get some snacks and shit too. I'm gonna be back too. So just hit me. You still got my number? You still got my number? Go ahead.
I'll be trying to call you sometime.
Okay, I got you locked in right there. See? Come on now. I knew before you. All right. Y'all be safe, man. It's good. New job, new area. So we got plug things in there.
Everybody doing good, man. Excited to come out here, see everything.
Yeah. Which people? Alright. What's up?
So, we just decided just to,
Fuck hood with you. I see.
gotta keep it.
I see. Got to keep real.
We lock in and that's what you
Hey.
ain't on that one.
Okay. I thought I would try to put one on you. Okay. I put one on you. Alright, that's all right, man. That's good though. That's good. Alright. Yeah. No. See, man. Good to see you.
You think I get a chance?
No. Seriously. Well, you tell, right. She'll take care of you. And she'll probably walk you over there. The lot is, you get some snacks and shit too. I'm gonna be back too. So just hit me. You still got my number? You still got my number? Go ahead.
You gotta use it though, man. I'll be trying to call you sometime.
Okay, I got you locked in right there. See? Come on now. I knew before you knew. Alright. Y'all be safe, man. It's good. New job, new area.
Yeah.
So I got plug things in there. How you mama doing?
Everybody doing good, man. We just decided to come out here and see everything.
Yeah. Which people?
Yeah.
Alright. What's up?
So, we just decided just to,
Fuck hood with you. I see.
gotta keep it.
Got to.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Pacers are in the midst of a road trip going into this one. Here's Johnson. Trying to get open as Hamilton. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. So often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, They're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
Stolen by Magic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Moncrief. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And this is what we've come to expect from Russell Westbrook. Yes, he can be an explosive scorer, but if his teammate is open, he will put it on time and on target.
Now Havlicek, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Mourning. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And how about the strength from Mourning, powering through the contact and converting there.
And Hamilton now atop the key. Puts it up from 7. Stoudemire, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Mourning. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Brown wide open, he fires. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Now Westbrook. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And it's Havlicek missing. Here's Johnson. And Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
To end the drought. That one off the back iron and out. The Mavericks leading. Dallas moving it around.
Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals team since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Two. No good on the free throw. And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Yao. From down in the low post, it goes.
You can count on Stoudemire finding the open man.
And here's Moncrief. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Moncrief after Magic Johnson's bucket. Pass to Mourning. Got a piece of it. Here's Stoudemire driving in, and it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And so agile for his size. Stoudemire excels at seeing openings in the defense and tearing right through them.
To the paint, left side Jordan. And here's Havlicek. Over to the wing. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Mourning. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Check out Mourning inside where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Here's Yao. Off with the layup. Here's Westbrook. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And the shot goes down. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy. Russell Westbrook so fierce on the interior.
Dallas leading by 3. Pass to Mourning. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Now here's Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Johnson. Stoudemire trying to break free. Johnson gets the bucket.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. This is their first game of the season against one of the better defensive teams in the league. He said we have to be patient offensively and not just settle for mediocre shots. It's about moving the ball and making that extra pass. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
And one of the most predictable things to do would be to play the one-on-one game. You want to work the basketball, work deep into the clock if you have to.
Here's Johnson. Following the basket by Alonzo Mourning. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Up top, Brown. Ginobili with the 3. Stoudemire tips it back in.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backdoor.
Moncrief, El Cid with it. Outside Westbrook. Here's Mourning. The shot from the low post is good. Mourning's got 8. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Johnson left side. Outside, Ginobili.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 1. And we'll get going. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Randall down low. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, the physicality that Julius Randle possesses, this guy is always proven capable despite defenders nearby.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Here's Coleman. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Here's Randle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
No luck that time either. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. And even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
There's Levine. Pass to Randle. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Randle's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas. Smith surveying the D. Stolen by Lewis. Dallas calls timeout. Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Smith. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Noah. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Middleton can't get it to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Pacers on defense. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
And so here is Dallas. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. J.R. Smith on the wing. Picked by Randle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. Pass to Levine. Out to Smith. Can't hit that one. Great defense that time from Noah. Pacers trail by 6. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Ginobili outside. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. And with his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam. And the Pacers call time here. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Manu Ginobili on the wing. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Jordan outside. Back to Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Mourning. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith on the wing. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And Noah with the slam.
Give me attitude any day of the week. Joakim Noah trying to fire up his teammates.
Pass to Havlicek. Back to Westbrook. Here's Mourning. To the middle. Here's Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Joakim Noah.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Well, when DeAndre Jordan is engaged, this guy is flat out a difference maker. He understands how to play to his strengths.
Mavericks leading by 3. John Havlicek on the wing. In the corner, it's Westbrook. They get it again. The second chance effort. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
And I love the effort on defense from Stoudemire. More than capable of coming up with a big-time block on that play.
Inside. And then Stoudemire slams it in.
And for a big man, Stoudemire is an incredible dunker. Glides to the rim effortlessly, and the D really at his mercy.
Pass to Moncrief. Havlicek outside. Takes the 3. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Johnson right side. Stoudemire with the ball. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Havlicek. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Mavericks leading by 3. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Stoudemire's got 10 points.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Pass to Moncrief. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple. Moncrief's got his second basket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Mavericks on top, up 4. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Hamilton right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screen. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
The Mavericks leading. Al Levine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Yao with the block. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
That one drops. He ties it up.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Dallas. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. So they take the lead. Hamilton's got the lead up to 2 now for Indiana.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Back to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Lewis misses.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Dallas calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Amari Stoudemire.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
The Mavericks making a change here. Indiana leading. Here's Johnson. It's stolen by Randall. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Yao with the block.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Nice shot by Hamilton.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
To the inside. Havlicek. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Johnson down low. Misses from short range. The Mavericks trail it. John Havlicek on the wing. The three-pointer no good.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Johnson outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Stoudemire. The shot comes out. Mourning with some nice D. Mavericks trailed by 3. Mourning with the screen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Not the best statistic. For him in terms of his performance at the line, very low numbers.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And here is Mourning. He's got 10. Lock at 6. Outside Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the craftiness of Russell Westbrook down low. This guy excels at drawing contact close to the basket.
And both free throws good for Westbrook. And the Pacers with possession here. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Johnson. Good D by Jordan. Outside Westbrook. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes of dawn.
Boy, you love how Westbrook takes off on the drive. A physical guard who welcomes the contact.
The Mavericks have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far. Second free throw, no good.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Sidney Moncrief.
Yeah, easy call.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. That's good from Johnson.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Mavericks trailed by 3. A drive by Jordan. Crafty move. And it's good on the way in. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
Look at Mourning making the unselfish play, giving it away rather than forcing the shot.
Back to Johnson. Here's Stoudemire. And Mourning sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And so it's Indiana with it. It's a one-point game. Now here is Moncrief. He has 5. Pass to Mourning. Noah with the block.
Well, Joakim Noah making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Substitution on the court.
Randall surveying the D. Just 4 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Pacers. They lead by 1. Pass to Gill. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Down low. Pass to Randall. Back to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Here's Gill. There's the triple. Randall grabs the board. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. To the inside. Here's Levine. Pass to Capella, who is outside. Screen by Capella. Over Noah. And it's Capella missing. Indiana leading. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Stevenson can't hit. Middleton outside. Out to Smith. To the middle. Here's Noah. And Capella sends it back. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Stevenson outside. Driving the lane and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. On offense, here are the Pacers. It's a one-point game. Out to the wing. There's the pick. Here's Gill. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Lewis with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Smith outside. Offensive rebound. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pacers lead by 3. We're back.
The Pacers, 42.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Pacers leading by 3. There's a screen. The try by Smith.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Here's Coleman. Back to Middleton. 4 on the shot clock. Into the lane. Yes, that goes in. Middleton's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Pacers. And the Mavericks with possession. There's a screen by Porter. J.R. Smith on the wing. Outside Porter. Dallas moving it around. Here's Capella. Great defense that time from Noah. Pacers leading by 5. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Indiana making some changes. Dallas calls timeout.
Timeout charge to Dallas.
The Mavericks will go for a different look here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Over in the corner, Brown. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mavericks trailed by 7. Pass to Moncrief. Warning with it. Outside Westbrook. Now here's Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Rip Hamilton picks that one up.
Well, DeAndre Jordan making his presence felt at the offensive end. Nice.
DeAndre Jordan at the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. Pacers leading by 6. Johnson outside. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Inside, Stoudemire.
Assist goes to
A walking bucket. Stoudemire is phenomenal with the ball, scoring in so many ways and so explosive.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
It's Jordan on the wing. Pass to Mourning. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And the dunk by Brown.
I tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And stolen by Yao.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Here's Stoudemire. Mavericks with the rebound.
Great contest by the defender. But that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
to the paint. Here's Westbrook. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Dallas foul. DeAndre Jordan. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Johnson. Dallas calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Wants to get it to Hamilton, and does. That shot missing, and it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Havlicek. It's tipped and stolen by Hamilton. To the inside, and Magic Johnson with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Pass to Mourning. Over Stoudemire. Rebound by Yao.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Tries again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Guys, it's just so difficult to stop Yao. His size and strength let him go right through that contact.
Now Westbrook. Down low. And the dunk by Mourning.
Well, Russell Westbrook demonstrating how talented a passer he can be.
Smith outside. Pass to Ginobili. The three ball. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Now Smith. For three, Middleton. And it's Mourning with the rebound. John Havlicek on the wing. And Jordan has it in the corner. Dallas moving the ball around. Back to Moncrief. No good with the triple. Pacers leading by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pacers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Yao.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Middleton outside. Smith for 3. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. The kick out to Havlicek. That doesn't go either for Havlicek. And here's Smith. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and